Yeah, g'day. So I'm here with Jamie Stone from Dry Space Solutions up in Queensland. Lucky enough to come past one of the jobs and have a look at exactly what you sort of do here in terms of the remediation space. So what's going on here, Jamie?
This particular property, older home, 60 plus years old here. Owners lived here for about 40 years now. And in the last cyclone Alfred that we had early last year, they had water penetration come through here. This is their daughter's bedroom, lower level. Earth retaining wall here, and they noticed that during the storm they had swelling in the plaster that came through. So they were looking for a remedial system. Excavation on the external side was just not going to be viable. Proximity to fences. Would have had to demolish external staircases to get access to it.
We could see that the garden beds are quite high up there. 60-year-old property. Why did it happen now?
We don't always get to assess exactly why. We're dealing with the consequences of it, but so far as that, in that storm, we had in this area, they had about 450 mils of rain in an hour. Over a 2.5 day period. We had about 1 to 1.3 metres of rain fell in this area. So the water just couldn't get away quick enough. When that happens, it exposes small deficiencies that might have been occurring in the external basement retaining wall. Could be pinhole pricks, could be deterioration of the waterproofing membrane. Those holes might have been there from the very start, but it's only been revealed now when that water pressure became high enough. And the other thing you've got to consider is with a storm like that we get here in Queensland, is you've got the wind-driven rain can expose things, create those discrete pathways for water penetration as well.
So what have you guys had to do here? Obviously remove some of the substrates. It's an insurance remediation project.
It is.
And so what's going on down here? So we've got the Newton cavity drain here. And so it would be Type C under BSA 102. So what's going on down the bottom here, and what have we done to try and remediate it?
The earth retaining blockwork wall is up to here. In this area, our actual earth retaining height is down about here. As you said, we've installed the cavity drain membrane onto the wall. So should water penetration occur through this wall again, it gets trapped behind the cavity drain system. This dimpled sheet allows that water and moisture to, when it traps it behind there so it doesn't passage into the room, it then passes down behind that system down to the wall floor junction. In this instance, we've got what's here is called a baseboard. This is our on-slab system. Because of the setup that we had with the slab here and particular design, we were able to do an on-slab system as opposed to rebating into the floor. The other benefit of this is it gives us a really slimline solution. So the encroachment of the membrane into the wall and then the subsequent wall build out is really, really tiny.
So water will run down there, be captured by this drainage tunnel fundamentally, and then redirected to the outflow. Yeah,
we're able to take it down towards, we're a sloping block running out towards the front of the property, which is out that way.
Can we have a look at what that looks like?
Yeah, certainly can, the ground on the outside there is lower than in here.
So we've got the drain that's travelling down there, and then we've got an outflow down to the right-hand side.
That's correct. So we've disconnected through this timber wall here, the dividing wall. We've been able to remove a section of that there, get a fully continuous membrane system running through, which runs through here. Again, you can see the garden. We're in that sloping ground running towards the front. Our ground level on the outside here is down around this height here. Again, as you said, that drainage system is running along the wall floor junction. We've got a drainage outlet at the front there, and then that drops down below our slab level. So we've got natural drainage. So with this solution and this design, we didn't require any concrete cutting, no pumps. It's a totally passive system. It's going to continue to work even if there's power's outage. You're not relying on mechanical means to remove the water because we've got that natural elevation.
And then so post this, you'll test it to make sure it's not leaking.
Correct.
And then how will the bore lining be reinstated?
So this is one of the few waterproofing systems, like a basement remedial waterproofing system that can be tested. So we can actually run a hose in behind this system, run down behind there, and we can make sure that all these plugs are 100% working. We can also test the drainage channel along the bottom. So we can simulate a complete flooding system and make sure this system works. So the peace of mind that offers our clients to be able to know that it's going to work when the time comes is invaluable. So far as the wall lining system, you can see here we've had timber stud on the wall. We're able to duplicate that again and run that straight down to the floor. In the other room, we can do that with a furring channel and a batten system, which is our slimline system. So we've got minimal encroachment into the room.
Awesome. Well, looks good, mate. I'm sure the homeowners are going to be happy to not have a wet basement anymore.
I think so.
Living area.